Right. So you can see I'm in another room in the house. I'm in my sort of what I call my studio. Let's just get that there so I can relax, have coffee. And so my partner is sick. I'm trying to not get sick myself because I have decided that I would like to compete again. Ugh, I can't believe I'm doing it. I don't know if I don't know if I'm crazy, but here we go. I'm putting myself out there again to be judged the on my body, on my body fat levels, on my amount of muscle, which is not that much for these type of things. And in general, the problem is my body, my personal body type doesn't quite fit the fitness aesthetic. You know, these ladies are big, they have broad shoulders. I can only do what I can do. I'm a natural athlete, so there isn't, and my genetics are to be quite small on top and bigger on the legs. But that I don't want that to stop me. I don't want that to hold me back. I want to say, I need to do it for me, do it scared. It doesn't matter if I place, it doesn't matter if my body type is not quite fitting the criteria. I need to bring my best, and it's giving me a challenge. It's giving me something to work towards. So here we are. There we go. Mm. And so I'm announcing it quietly here on YouTube. If I'm brave enough, I will post about me competing on Instagram, but I'm terrified. I cannot explain the level of terror and excitement and joy, but terror in a good way. You know, like when you have to get up and do public speaking, it's that level of terror that, you know, you nip, but when you've done it, you've given the speech, you feel so good afterwards. And nothing quite gets my excitement flowing the way getting up on stage does. And I don't know what it is about the stage. I used to do Latin and American ballroom dancing. Latin American and ballroom dancing. Sorry, I butchered that. And I used to so love getting up on stage. It was so nice, the glamour, the lashes, the costumes, outfits. But I'm no longer dancing. You know, dancing is quite tricky. You've got to find a good partner, dance partner, that is. The two of you have to always align to go for practice, and it's quite a lot. Whereas I find weight training in the gym, I can do it when my kids at school. I can make the time and find the time. I don't have to work around a dance partner. So that's why competing on a stage in a sparkly little bikini has appealed to me, even though it's very, very different. It's got similarities because you get up on stage and you pose. So posing is kind of like a little mini dance. It's not really dancing, but you're doing your little routine. You're dressed up. You've got the lashes, the hair. It's exciting, although it's far more nerve-wracking because you're actually being judged on how you look, not on your routine and your moves, although that does play a part. But yeah, so I've entered two. One of them is more like a fashion runway type of vibe where you can just do your thing and move and do whatever you want, which is, oh, it will force me to come out of my shell, and I'm very shy, but I will do it. And then the other one is more standard set poses, like a front, side, back, side, where they're literally judging your muscle build, really. And again, that's nerve wracking because I'm small. I'm not a very muscular woman, but I will just go, try and have fun, learn, and do my best. And so today I just thought I would share that with you in a very relaxed fashion. I will break this news on my main channel too. How exciting! My main channel is nearly close to 5,000 subscribers. Woohoo! So I feel honored, thrilled, and touched, and yeah, it's lovely. I feel like you guys that watch this channel, it's far more intimate. It's far more me, just being me. What else? Yeah, that's it really. I don't want to overshare. I don't know if I will continue this channel. It really is hard to run two channels. I think I might just bring them together, but I will let you know for sure if I decide to abandon this one. Um, yeah, I'll let you know. But I'm feeling excited about this challenge, and I have thought about it and considered competing for about the last month. And I've been really building in the gym, and I can actually see quite a nice difference. And that was part of what inspired me to do the mini cut. So, those of you who watched that video, that mini cut video, it was to see, could I stick to this nutrition plan? Could I actually dial in the nutrition, get in the right amount of protein on a regular basis, get in carbs, time the meals, eat properly to fuel my training and my recovery? And I did it, and it was fine. It was actually fine. It was bearable. In fact, it was enjoyable. And the interesting thing is, I feel and felt, I'm still doing it, but this weekend I had a bit of a more of a relaxed weekend. We had people over. But I feel actually so much healthier. I'm sleeping better, and I'm not out of breath anymore. So it's amazing. It just shows you that, like when I would walk up and down the stairs, sometimes as I was gaining a little bit of weight and maybe not going to gym as frequently, I would be out of breath going up and down the stairs at my heaviest. And I was never that big, you know? I mean, you guys have seen me. I think what is my top weight? About 56 kilograms, maybe a little bit over. Um, and then when I wasn't weighing myself, who knows? But I've come down now. I actually dipped to 51 point something like the other morning. And then this weekend I was more relaxed with my eating. And then I went back up to around about 52. This morning was a little bit higher again. But I don't want my weight to drop too low right now. I still want to build muscle before I go into a proper cut towards the show. So when you are building muscle, you don't want to try and diet too hard. If you're trying to now grow new muscle tissue, this is the theory. This is what every bodybuilder and bikini competitor says. There's a build phase and then there's a cut phase. And you could try and do both at the same time, but it's really, really hard to, because your body needs a few extra calories to basically create and form new tissue, isn't it? So it needs extra calories. And I'm assuming it doesn't want to do that by drawing on its fat stores, I guess. I don't know. So the way you diet then, but try not to lose your muscle, is that you keep up your training, you keep up your protein intake to keep your muscles, to keep signaling to them, we need you, don't die off, we need you, and we're feeding you, but you are just manipulating your caloric intake, and your energy expenditure throughout the day must stay high so that your body has to dig into its fat reserves. And then the theory is that you hope you've built enough muscle during the building phase that, number one, you've got extra. So if you do lose a bit, it's fine. And you hold on to it. So hopefully your muscle was built over many years. And luckily, I have been training for 12 years, but I've never really gone truly into a build phase in this way, which is strange. I don't know why I haven't done it with nutrition timing. I suppose because I wasn't going to compete again. And then, well, I just thought, fuck it, why not? And so I have actually gone for one posing lesson so far. I will continue to do some more posing lessons and see how that goes, because that is my downfall. And I will keep sharing with you ladies. So maybe, hopefully, this inspires some of you guys to do something that scares you. It's never too late. It is really never too late. And you're never, 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 never too old. So that is my news for the day, for the week. It's pretty much all I can think about because I'm terrified now. And I have a lot to do to prepare. But I think I really needed to challenge myself, push myself. And I know a lot of us fall into this rut and routine, and we don't do anything outside of our comfort zones. And that's fine, each to their own. There's never any judgment on my part. But if this has inspired you, great. I hope it has. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.